Good morning. It's Saturday, September 27th, 2025, and today, my youngest is having a birthday. So, in order to overly complicate things, because why wouldn't I, I've decided we're gonna make a Julia Child sponge. Actually, two. My youngest asked for a marble cake. Now, I've made a marble cake out of the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook before, but it's basically cake batter with Hershey syrup. Just, I don't know. Anyway, so what I've decided to do today is I'm just gonna make two separate round sponges, one butter and one chocolate. Now, I made the Gâteau l'Orange, the orange sponge. I have made a sponge of hers once before, so I'm not completely doing this blind, but it's still kind of new to me, and you know, I'm a little all thumbs here anyway, right? So first things first, cake pan. She has asked in the, let me show you. This is where I'm pulling this recipe from, Mastering the Art of French Cooking. It's cooking. A 10-inch round for the butter sponge, but an 8-inch round for the chocolate sponge. I gotta be honest with you, I don't want them two different sizes. I kind of want to stack them on top of each other, right? So I happen to have two of this size, so I'm gonna use two. Did you just hear the geese honk overhead? The geese are moving. That's my cue. That means I should probably get my terracotta pots off the deck. That's what that means. Okay. Oh, let me grab a paper towel. I'm all over the place. Because I already did this, didn't I? And then I held it in my hand for too long. That's fine. Here, just play along with me. So I'm gonna grease and flour one pan. I have a jar of, get right, all vegetable cooking oil, otherwise known as Crisco. I don't think it matters. You can buy an off-brand, right? Who cares? So I take my paper towel, smear it in the Crisco, and we're just gonna wipe it into the pan here, okay? Am I showing you? Yeah, you got it, okay? This makes life easy, okay? We don't need a bunch of excess on there. I had kind of a big old glob on my hand. That's okay. Okay, so it's greased. Take your flour. Put your greasy fingers in your flour. Put some in there, okay? Just move it around. Am I showing you? Yeah, I am, okay. Get the sides. Just let it kind of slide there. Whoop, ta-da! Okay. We'll just get rid of the excess. Make sure everybody's kind of covered, right? So you want to pull out. Okay. Set that aside. Then, okay, first off, let me just say, so in her recipes with cakes, she always calls for cake flour. I don't buy special flour. Well, I've bought bread flour, but that's as far as I go. Otherwise, it's all-purpose all the time. The only difference between cake flour and all-purpose flour, as far as I'm aware, is that cake flour is just milled, finer, more, it's more processed, right? It's just more processed again, because they want the flour to be whiter, fluffier, lighter, all that. So it gets heavily refined and bleached, I would imagine. Because flour, it's not white. It's kind of a yellow color. Anyway, where am I going? Okay, grease and flour that. I have my flour. Sorry, I was talking about flour and cake flour, wasn't I? Okay, so I need to take 4 tablespoons of butter and melt it and set it aside. I have measuring cup, and I had to pull some butter out of the freezer, and I already cut it with a butcher knife so I could get through it. Okay, I didn't want to wait for it to thaw, so here we go. I'm just gonna melt that quick. Microwave cooking or what? There we go. Okay. We need to separate egg yolks. Okay? I'm gonna need 2 separate bowls. Check on my butter here once it softens. Here, if we give our butter just a bit more surface area, you know, cut it up into pieces, it'll melt faster. There. Not that it, I mean, 20 seconds ain't fast enough. Anyway. Okay, 4 eggs. I have my eggs sitting here on the counter. I'm gonna pull these aside. Boy, I'm not really giving you a lot of view, am I? Here, so you can see what I'm doing. So you know for certain it's just a cake and not voodoo. Okay. 3, 4. I need 4 eggs. I'm gonna stick those back in the fridge. All right, let's separate. I kind of want to get this butter melted so it's out of my mind. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, here, we're done. Just about. It would normally not take that long, okay? But it was frozen. So if you're starting with room temperature butter, don't throw it in there for 25 seconds. Sorry, I'm messing with my camera, aren't I? Okay, let's separate the yolks from the other part, okay? Okay, so you see this? I'm gonna hold this egg in my hand. And I'm gonna let that white, the egg white there, you see it there? Slip out of there. It's kind of dark in here too. So, and then I'm gonna put it back in my hand. Ew, I know, it's fun. Okay, egg yolk. There's 1 yolk. See, separated just like that. And then I'm gonna stick them in there, okay? All right, grab another one. Oh, I'm getting egg whites all over my cookbook. That's fine, okay? Give it a little crack. Just let the egg white just kind of slide out of your hand, right? Okay. You get that little jelly snot string on there. That's fun. Play with it. Why not? Here we go. Okay. 2 yolks. Wash your hands before you start. Promise I did, and then I probably touched my face 1,000 times, right? It's fine. What does this get baked at? 350? Right? Should kill all the germs. If there's any there. Here we go. There we go. 4. Oh man, I would like to wash them now. Leave a little bit here. Why? I don't know. I'm going to wash them one more time here. Things are just getting too slippery. Plus, I need to take a break. Yeah, and then I just wipe my hands on my pants. It's fine. It's my kitchen. Here we go. Come on. There you go. Come on. Sometimes it's a little stickier than, right? Like that egg white wants to hang on to that. Okay. Egg yolk, egg whites. There we go. Wash them again. That's fine. Okay. Whew. Now, we need to gradually beat the sugar into the egg yolks. Wait, the egg yolks. Am I starting with yolks first? I am. We're going to do egg whites later. We'll start with yolks now. I'm going to get a bowl. You know what's going to happen? I only have one set of egg beaters for my electric beater. I mean, I have hand whisks all day long. I'm going to use a beater. And I'll just have to wash my egg beaters. Do you know what I mean? In between, when I go to do the egg whites, I'm gonna want clean, cold beaters. I don't know. I guess they don't have to be cold. I just don't want them to be hot, right? Like I just washed them hot. They have to, you gotta cool them off. I mean, you don't have to, but I don't know. Okay, sorry, I'm reading ahead, aren't I? A bit, that's a good thing to do though. Come back and forth. So, beat the sugar into the egg yolks. We need 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, 4 egg yolks, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I was wondering when do I add the vanilla, but it's gradually beat the sugar into the egg yolks, add the vanilla, continue beating for several minutes until mixture is thick, pale yellow, and forms the ribbon. If you don't know what the ribbon is, you can see page 579. I know what she's talking about. I've been here. So, I need a measuring cup. A 1/3 cup. Can I get one of those? There we go. Okay. Is it? Let's clean. I just have water drops on it. Okay, I'm gonna dump those in there. I could have just put them right in there, but you know, I like to do extra. Okay. I'm going to also need, I like to use a little power strip over here, mostly because it gives me extra space. I don't have to plug in a cord behind the microwave and stretch it across the counter, right? So, just unplug that for now. This is for later. For the chocolate sponge, right now we're doing the butter sponge. Did I tell you what we're doing? Did I say I'm making a butter sponge cake? Okay. This can be found on page 669 if you would like to follow along at home. Sorry, in your Mastering the Art of French Cooking book. Here we go. Sugar. Gradually beat the sugar into the egg yolks. I'm gonna start. I have a 1/3 cup. I have my container full of sugar here, okay? And we're gonna gradually beat this in. What did I say? How many? Oh, that was a little more than gradually. I didn't go very slow. Sorry. Oh, I should have grabbed my vanilla. I'm gonna get it quick before I forget here. Hang on, vanilla. What did I say? A teaspoon? Oh, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Oh, it says gradually beat the sugar and then add the vanilla. you know, I should read it about 4 times before I start. Which is true for just about anything. Okay. Gradually add it in there. See that? Okay. No ribbons yet. We're gonna go for a minute. Here, I need to add another teaspoon of vanilla. Because it did say 2, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I can use that more than once, but I think we're done. Okay. This you have to watch for consistency. It's not really a ribbon. Let's look for that ribbon description. Let's refresh our memory here. $5.79. Son of a gun. Turn the page. There we go. Okay, do not, I'm always worried I'm gonna overbeat it, right? Pale thick enough so that when a bit is lifted in the batter, it will fall back into the bowl, forming a slowly dissolve. It's not doing that for me. I know what it means. Wait, let's see. Let's see. You want it all to just sort of, you see, it's a little too thin yet, right? Like if I pull it up, almost. Makes my shoulder burn. Here. What if I overbeat it? If you can see this, okay? It's so dark in here this morning too, right? But what you want to be able to do is when you pick up your beaters And as you pull them out, all that batter, oh, see? It should just kind of stay together. I'm gonna stick with that and form a ribbon. That looks nice. Okay, so let me go back to my recipe here. There's my yolks. Now I gotta beat my my whites and a little bit of salt, and do I add two tablespoons of sugar to that? Hang on. I have my sugar nearby. I have my salt here. I need another bowl. Hang on. Yeah. So, tell you what, I'm gonna stick this bowl in the fridge real quick. If I have room, make room. Just, I'm gonna chill that bowl. I don't know, maybe I'm just superstitious, but if I make it cold, beating egg whites is kind of easier. Anyway, I need to wash this. Oh, I should have. Sink full of water ready. I didn't. That's okay. Here, give me this bowl. Furthermore, let's try to turn the oven on for this one. That's clean. Okay, also, oven is at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So, up here, over here, right? Okay, so beaters, let me get my bowl. It's not really that cold, so it probably doesn't make a whole big of a difference. But now we're gonna beat our egg whites until stiff peaks form. This is fun. You don't know fun if you haven't made egg whites. I'm kidding. There, go in there. Here we go. So, egg whites and salt together in a separate bowl. I'm making all kinds of dirty dishes today, aren't I? Doing it a little extra. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. It's my youngest birthday. I don't care. There we go. Happy go lucky. My friends all call me pluck, pluck, plucky. I don't care. Bing, bing, bing. There's a pinch of salt. Here we go. Now they're not, kind of stiff, right? They're a little, oh, they're forming right here though. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and we're gonna throw this in here. Sprinkle on the sugar and beat until stiff peaks form. Okay. Okay. Ha! I don't know if you can see them. You see my peaks? Okay. So, beat the egg whites and the salt together until stiff peaks are formed. Scoop 1/4 of the egg whites over the top of the egg yolks and sugar mixture. Stir in 1/4 of the flour, and we have 3/4 cup of flour we need to do. Okay. Hey, you want to help?
I just got here.
I know, I'm sorry. I might need help with flour. Let me grab another cup. Okay. Egg whites, egg yolks, one-fourth. Okay, we'll just go. Egg whites into the egg yolks, and then sift 1/4 of the flour and delicately fold in until partially blended. Okay. Oh, my knives are dirty. How did that happen? Every knife in my house. Except for, we'll use that one. Okay. Okay. I know I'm supposed to sift this. I'm gonna just dust it over there with my hand. Okay. So we have one scooped and leveled, right? One. How many is this? 3/4 cup of cake. Okay. And delicately fold until partially blended. Okay. Folding is just what it sounds like, okay? Be very gentle because you don't want to take the air out of your egg whites and your yolks, right? So we're just gonna be real gentle. Take our time. Just sort of fold it over, okay? Till it's, right, combined, she said, right? When partially blended, fold in the rest of the butter, but omit the milky residue at the bottom of the pan. Do not overmix. The egg whites must maintain as much volume as possible. All right, we're just gonna keep going. So, this in here, it's all gonna get, I gotta keep moving, okay? More egg whites. Okay, oh, that's nice, it's sticking up here. Fold that in. Let's do another 1/4 cup of flour. Woo-hoo. hand me like another spoon or a spatula, please? I'm gonna get this off of here. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh, and my butter. I'm gonna fold in the butter. What did I hit? It's cooled off. Oh, she said don't put the milky residue from the bottom of the pan. Because she must have melted her butter on the stove. So, okay, I'll just leave it like that then. Fold this in. Okay. I think I was supposed to put it all in there after I had everything in there, but it's fine. We'll see. It's an adventure. Yeah. Okay. And a 1/3 cup of flour one more time. Oh, yeah. Well, 1/4 cup of flour, excuse me. One more time because it's a 3/4 cup of flour. I'm going to sprinkle that over. Tilting panel. Okay, pan. There we go. We'll see. Who ever heard of a cake with only 3/4 cups of flour? I'm kidding. The French. I sure hope I'm not deflating my whites here. I'm trying to keep them nice and nice. Okay. Give me this. Give me this batter right here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then we're gonna put it in our pan right here that we greased and floured earlier and set aside. Oh, yeah, wrong page. Okay, let's go. I'm doing it right. I'm on the right track. Here we are. She said just tilt the pan to fill it all in. It'll settle in there. Okay, right? Got it in there? Oh, sun and the cake is done when it has puffed. Let's stick it in the oven. 350 degrees for, what did she say? It's probably in here. 35 minutes. Here we are. Wish me luck. Okay, guess what? I took that oven out with 8 minutes to spare. So I took that oven out. I took the cake out of the oven. Because I used a smaller pan, it didn't need 35 whole minutes of bake time. It started to pull away from the sides of the pan, and so I knew, therefore, it was done. So I just took it out and I popped it out. And I think that is pretty beautiful little cake right there. That's a good start to a birthday cake. So I'm gonna let this cool And then, I don't know, I'll start round 2 in a bit. Okay, round 2, chocolate. Chocolate sponge cake. So, grease and flour your pan, set it aside. Done, I did that. Now, we need 3.5 ounces of semi-sweet baking chocolate and 2 tablespoons of strong coffee. I have coffee. It's not super strong, but that's fine. It's not strong. So, what we do is we take 3.5 ounces of this chocolate and 2 tablespoons of strong coffee. How many ounces are in here?
3, 4.
Oh, you know what? I have a scale. Anyway. Right, how many what's 1 stick is an ounce? So, my husband and I were over here sort of debating how to do this. You want to bring this water to a simmer. It's on. I should stick a lid on it, hon, and make it do it faster. Let me weigh my chocolate. And we're going to stick it in this pan with the lid on it. We're going to set it in the lodge. That's the kit we own. So, 3, thank you. I will not, I know, I almost did the other day when I was canning something. I know. Stand here this close. Okay, fine. Okay, I just took off that much. And that left me with 3 ounces. Where's my pan? Here it is. Stick it in here. With, what did she say? 1 tablespoon or 2?
2.
Of coffee? Okay. That all I need?
Yeah, what's that go in?
What's that?
That goes in with the chocolate.
The coffee goes in with the chocolate. Okay. 2 tablespoons of coffee? Okay.
Chocolate.
1, 2. Okay. Hey, over there. All right. So what it said, the directions are, oh, look at this, we're kind of all over the place. We're going to bring the water to a simmer. And we're just going to set this pan in here, and then we're going to remove both items from the heat right away so that the simmering water is what's melting the chocolate and not the actual, heat from the stove. So, let's see where we're at. I feel like I'm gonna pause. We don't need to watch water boil. Okay, 1 second. Brought this to a simmer. Ooh, right? Yep.
Yeah, it
That's a simmer. Okay. I'm gonna set this on here. Do you want to pick this up and just move it off the heat for me?
Yep.
There you go. Thank you. Okay. Let that sit there for a minute, and then it says to beat in 3 tablespoons of butter into our melted chocolate mixture here. Let me get a, what do I want? A whisk?
A wooden spoon she has.
A wooden spoon. Okay, thank you.
She says.
All right, we'll do what Julia says here. Am I supposed to beat that chocolate at all while it's melting?
Maybe that's what made it melt.
Just let it melt?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm gonna mix it. Maybe I should let that hold that heat, huh? What'd you say? What would Julia Child do? All right, I'm gonna beat in this 3 tablespoons of butter. I have some butter left over from earlier. Where's the, here it is. Let's take that just in case. Okay. Softened. It said so, I'm just repeating stuff. What is that? Did I get some of the wrapper in there? Dang it. Give me that. There we go. Okay. Got butter on my hands. All right. There it is. There we go. Beat this in here. That doesn't need to be on anymore. Come on, butter. There you go. There. See that? Okay. Chocolate's done. We're going to leave that there. Move on to our eggs. Once again. Which means I need eggs and a bowl, and what else do I need here? Oh, let the chocolate melt for 5 minutes or so while you proceed with the recipe, and then beat in the butter. It's fine. We just did it right away. It's fine. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. You were too far away from my ears. Okay. One more time. Come on. There we go. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay. This on? That's on. Hey. My yolks. I need 3 egg yolks. Only 3 this time. Okay, not 4. I think last time we used 4, right? Okay, 3. Put this one back. Thank you. So, and a half a cup of sugar. There's some water in there. Just a second. Grab my sugar right away. How much do we need? A half a cup. All right. Okay. Just reading through my directions real quick again. Make sure I'm on track. Oops. I want my yolks in that bowl. Put my whites here. Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, 1 yolk. Move over a little bit here. You still can't see, can you? Not that you need to. We did this already. Look at that big chicken snot. There we go. Whoops. Don't bust that yolk. Might have. Nope. No? No. Saved it. Nope. That's fine. We saved it. It's fine. Okay. Okay, beat the egg yolks in the mixing bowl, gradually adding the sugar, which is a half a cup. Oh, thanks. You gonna pour that in a minute? Okay. Let me beat these a little bit. Okay. Yep, thick pale yellow and forms ribbons. When you pick it up, it should just kind of, here, gotta be very kind of close to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There, okay, that's better. All right, then beat the egg whites and the salt together in a separate bowl. Let me wash these off real fast, 'cause I need to use them again.
Well, I'm gonna put the egg whites in here.
Thank you. Go right ahead. And a dash of salt is what we need. A pinch of salt and 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar we have to add in there slowly. Beat the egg whites and the salt together in a separate bowl until soft peaks form. So, pinch of salt. 1 tablespoon. Of sugar. Okay. Back at it again. Okay, I'm gonna beat it till it's a little fluffy, and then we're gonna add that sugar. Slowly, there you go, sorry. Well, yeah, that's pretty stiff. That's pretty stiff. They're setting up. Okay. So, oh, for heaven's sakes. Fold the tepid chocolate batter, chocolate and butter into the batter, then fold, which is our yellow, right? Okay, let's grab this. Is it tepid? Let's find out. It's kind of hot. No, that's cool enough. It's warm, warmish, right? Fold, fold. Let's get rid of the whisk. And we're gonna gently fold this into our yellow ribbony egg yolks, right? Gently. And 1/4 of my egg whites. Let's get the water out of there. Okay. Oh, I should turn the oven back on. 350, right? Where are we at here? 350. No. 1 second. Okay. Fold this in. Okay, let's add the rest. Here. Don't do this anymore. Oh, flour, son of a gun. I was supposed to alternate the egg whites with the flour. That's fine. We'll make it work. And we need, where do we get? 1/3 cup. Very minimal amount. Right? 1 rubber spatula, 1/3 cup of cake flour, scooped and leveled. Sifted, whatever. Running out of knives. Okay. Oh, well, I poured out a tablespoon. That's all right, by accident. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. There we go. It's all right, I'll just keep folding. We'll get it in there. Until all egg whites and flour is incorporated. Take your time. Make sure You don't have any dry sitting on the bottom, okay? Get it all mixed in there. Okay. Now, oh, you know what? I dropped a tablespoon of flour, didn't I? Not quite a tablespoon. What is that? That looks about that much. Put a little bit more in there. All right. Okay, pour it into your pan. Turn the page. Turn batter into prepared pan and run it up to the rim all the way around. What? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Oh, I think it just means poured batter in the pan. Make sure it gets all the way to the edge, right? You don't want to have it all sitting in the center. What?
They could have just said pour it in the pan.
Pour it in the pan, yeah. All right, that looks good. Okay, now it says to bake for 25 minutes. That makes more sense. It's about how long I baked the other one, same size pan. Okay, so are we ready? I'm still preheating. I'm gonna stick this in the oven and set the timer for 35 minutes. And I don't know, we gotta whip up some kind of frosting. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. Okay, so chocolate stack is done. I did actually give it 3 more minutes. I'm pretty sure it's done. So, here's my other, I can't find it. Sorry. Yeah, that's done. Oh, if you're not sure, you can get a cake poker and push it in the center, but I can tell my cake starts to pull away from the edge a little bit, right? So, and it's not jiggly, it's fine. It's gonna sit here and cool on this little cooling rack. It'll probably bake for like a minute in its own heat, right? So we'll let it cool. And then my husband's gonna whip up a frosting and we are gonna stack these two beauties on this. It's a special occasion. That was a gift to us for our wedding 23 years ago. And it rarely gets used. So we thought, why not today? Anyway, we'll come back. Okay. I think my chocolate might have been just a little underbaked. It didn't quite release from the pan quite as nicely as the other one did, although the other one, did it have more butter in it? No, it baked a little more. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's perfectly fine. Because it's a special day, thank you. The frosting that we're using is chocolate buttermilk. He uses it on the chocolate cake. I'll put the recipe in the, it isn't for Julia Child. That one comes from like Better Homes and Gardens. So, let's see here. Put the chocolate on the top. You know what I should do? I'm gonna take a little schmear of frosting, just a little bit. I'm gonna stick it on this plate right here so that cake sticks to it. You want help?
Nope.
Yeah, you do. No?
Not really.
Okay, stay there then. Try and get it. It's still pretty warm. A little bit, right? Just took it. I suppose I should use a knife. Maybe I should let this cool. Nah, it's you do want to help, get in here. It doesn't hurt. Just a thin layer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to make sure we have enough. Although I suppose we will, huh?
No idea.
Right?
Okay, that's
Is that better?
you got enough box edges going on there.
What?
You have enough box edges going on there.
Boxed edges.
Oof.
My husband's making Gardener's World Monty Don jokes.
I don't know how you're gonna get that cake on there.
Me neither. It's gonna fall apart. Okay. Not Renault. Yeah, we made it.
Oh boy.
I really would have preferred sort of the top baked side on the underside, so then the top is nice and flat and you can just frost it. But that's not what we're dealing with right now. So I had to just move. Oh, it did crack on the top there a little bit. Here, you pour, I'll smear. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's all gonna go on the top and everywhere else.
Down the sides.
Whatever.
It's supposed to. We want it to.
Here, I'm just gonna dump all of it on here.
Please,
and get
please
out of your
do.
way.
And I'll let it just pour down the side. Here, I'm even gonna move it a little bit.
And I'll let you, if you need more, there it is.
No, thank you. Here, sorry. It's kind of hard to. It's fine. Okay. Slightly decadent, but you know, why not? It's a special day.
Oh my God, that's gonna rip everywhere.
It's gonna drip everywhere. We're gonna have chocolate all over the place. I'm excited. Do we need to fit 21 candles on here?
You better, you better rip that
Oh, thank you. Quick thinker. There you go. Anyway. Here, we'll see if we can't get it. I'm gonna end up getting crumbs everywhere. Right? A little bit. Have any more in here? It's starting to cool off. Need it harder to spread. Whoo! Here we go. Come on. Can we go back this way? Let's go back this way. Just make it look nice. Push it around here before it drips right off. There we go. Voila! It's pretty. Should we wait a little bit? Should we cut into it later? Now? Later. Okay. You have a good day.